sorry. I'm sorry, guys, but, you know.
Right, so for the viewers at home, Thomas isn't wearing a shirt. Me and Jack are temporarily not wearing shirts, but we put them back on because we're too sexy for our shirts.
I don't know where
took my shirt.
I don't know where it went. I found it. Give this back.
Cat, give it here.
Do you want me to want it back?
Stupid. I hate bugs.
Don't we all? You know, bugs, I'm sure, do provide some manner of natural thing to this world.
Yeah, hatred.
Hatred is natural. It is. I'm stating the obvious. Just like politicians do when they
this
exploit people's
floor
feelings.
is there's something strange about it, and you're not sure what.
Did lick it.
But there is something almost wrong with it. As if it was created. The rest of the dungeon has been pretty standard dwarf work, all masonry and hewn stone. But this final floor, even though there were supposed to be 2 more floors, but we don't have time, is just it seems like it's not. It doesn't fit. It seems like a patchwork sort of deal. Of a bunch of different areas that have been shoved together unceremoniously.
Dude! Maybe they've been to other dimensions and they've been getting other shit. I don't know. That's just theory.
You're full of theories today.
Are you saying that my theories are dumb? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I see what it is. That was good.
You're also going to have to think outside the box in this whole section.
We will?
There's like...
Let's walk on the ceiling. Wait, that's thinking outside the box.
There's a couple puzzles that you'll need to solve by
I can see your sheet.
being creative. That's fine.
I can control my verbs. It's very cool. Wait, oh man.
You know, it doesn't matter if you see this sheet. You're gonna see it in a minute here.
Oh, I thought there was like notes about the puzzles on it.
No,
I was just, Jonas, I'm just warning you. Just in
I
case.
understand. There's no notes that are important.
Good.
Actually, there are, but you can't see them.
Then let me see him. Hey, Thomas. You know when I was big and stuff, I was using the voice from Arrow. Like, you have failed this city. You know what? You know what
Is
Arrow
that
got?
something about Attack on Titan?
Do you know what Arrow is?
No, what's Arrow?
It's a TV show about Green Arrow.
Oh, never. Oh, Green. Right, that freaking dude. I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't know.
What's wrong with Green Arrow?
It's just.
I don't like how he's green. That's that Green Lantern's thing.
Well,
Okay.
hey, they're actually good friends in the comics.
There are a lot of green superheroes,
No.
including Captain Planet.
And he's essentially one of the best archers in the world.
No, come on, that was gold. That was comedy gold.
What was?
But there are a lot of green heroes, including Captain Planet.
I don't get that. Oh, you mean like
he's green because he's environmental.
I see what you did there. So is Superman. I'm sure Superman's found some shit. Oh, Tony Stark is as of the Avengers. Because, you know, he had this arc reactor.
Yeah, that thing. He was doing that.
Stark Company went green. Stark Industries.
Yeah, he's like, I'm kind of the only.
Right?
Yeah.
This is like Tony Stark. This is my Tony Stark. I'm kind of the only clean name in energy right now, so. That's essentially what he's saying. You know, I'm kind of better than you. So. See you later. Oh my god. Hey, I'm just gonna quote Daisy just already. I'm just saying.
We could be doing anything right now under these comments.
You know perfectly well why.
Okay, I think there were additional parts to this, but because of its patchwork nature, I'm going to say that it's shifting and changing as you walk through it as if it's guiding you and you don't know what's going on. Alright! Finally, we're going to get to this. I'm telling you right now, that's where the boss is.
Really?
You could have started.
There's big double doors. Here's your star.
Can you make a giant, like, door with skeleton, just like in Legend of Zelda?
No. I don't remember the door with skeletons.
Well, I think in the Wind Waker, some doors had like skeletons on them.
Oh, Yeah.
Nice clap. All right.
That was good. Do it again. I know. That was even better.
Yeah, something I figured out. So you can clap like normal, and then you can go like that.
This is louder.
But if you do it where you sort of hit like here,
Yeah, like right here.
it makes it a lot. It makes it even better.
I'm a good clapper.
I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you. I've got the clap and I'm giving it to you. All right, you enter this room and you find this on the ground. Boom! Prop!
Oh! Oh, these are dwarven runes from Lord of the Rings.
They are not dwarven runes.
These are runes from Lord of the Rings.
They're not from Lord of the Rings.
They look similar.
Well, maybe that's because they stole it in Lord of the Rings.
I'm first per O.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings was the ultimate original.
No, these
Hey, Jonas?
Yes?
The chocolate milk was for Liam after soccer practice.
Oh.
So next time we gotta save it for him.
I'm sorry.
He needs it after really like 2
wait.
hours of running in the heat. Chocolate milk's the thing.
I'm sorry.
That's alright, he's real bummed out. I gotta stop them, we haven't gotten some yet.
Yo, you want me
That's his,
I got $5 here.
You didn't know, no one told you. It's okay.
I like chocolate.
Hey, it's
No,
okay,
I feel
Jonas.
bad.
Sorry.
They should have put a note. Anyways.
Give me the thing.
Oh, it says no touch. I'm sorry.
It's just, man, it's not. That's.
And I was kidding.
All right, you see this.
You guys want
Does this look
$5?
like
I can compensate for
Does
the
this
chocolate
look
milk.
like the runes from Lord of the Rings?
A little bit.
A lot, actually.
Right. Okay. So
It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding.
What they actually are Elder Futhark runes, which are several thousand years old.
Okay.
So if this is what Lord of the Rings used in the movies, then it's not. They didn't originate. But I'm using it to represent giant.
No, they based it off of J.R. Tolkien's alphabet, which was made in
He
like
created his
the
own
1940s.
So this is essentially giant. She knows. Lavender also knows that this is for the third time giant. And if you would like to roll, everyone can help, so everyone can assist. Probably hers is the best to decipher script. I don't know if anyone else
Assist. Assisting.
It's a DC 10 assist.
Assist. What is the scale? Do I add it?
I
You
don't
can
have
add
any
intelligence.
anything.
And assist.
Nothing to decipher script.
I got 11.
Who has the best intelligence score? Probably her.
17
Yeah, that's the best.
Yes.
Alright, so you have an 11. You assisted.
plus 3.
Does Lavender assist?
Yes.
So
Both
14
of us assist.
plus 16. Patrick assists. Patrick assists.
Should I do my intelligence modifier?
So, right, so your
Yes.
basic roll is a 14 plus 6. Plus 2, does Lavender assist?
Yes.
I assist.
Plus 6, roll. You need a 10. Or better.
Oh, well, I got 15.
That's better.
No, wait, yeah. 15.
So plus 8, which is enough. You need 20 and you have 22. So, you know that this paper says... By the way, someone has written no touch in very crude common, probably a goblin. And on the side here it reads, in much nicer common, madness, glory, shadow, decay, chaos, and fate. And you can roll knowledge religion.
I will. Sorry. I always do the back thing there. That's like plus 11.
Yeah, I mean 10 is enough. You know that all 6 of those are cleric domains.
Okay.
Are religious clerical domains.
I knew that as player knowledge.
Well, okay, so now the cleric... Well, it's for the group.
Okay, what were they again?
I'm sure they didn't know. Madness, glory, shadow, decay, chaos, and fate.
Huh.
And so, with your wonderful decipher script abilities, you know that it says, the first will up, it's cut off. The last won't last. The third will shame. The second is fast. The fifth is old. And the fourth is vast.
So the last one and the second one are basically Thomas. Fast and he won't last.
And I didn't describe the room.
I'm just
In
kidding,
front
I'm
of
sure
you
it's very
are 6 strange-looking chests.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
This is
Thomas,
figuring
that's
stuff out time.
This is figuring stuff out time.
Oh, so the chests are numbered for second and third and
The
last.
chests are not numbered.
Well, I mean, they're like from...
but they are in a row.
Left to right, so first, second, third, and last.
This is out of order. You have no idea if the chests are in that order.
Alright, I want to copy this down. Can you read me the cleric domains one more time?
Madness.
So, do we have to decipher them based on what is in the chests?
Glory. Shadow. Decay. Chaos. Madness was the first one.
Yes.
And fate.
And the lines?
The first will OP. The last won't last. The third will shame. The second is fast. The fifth is old.
Jack, shut up.
The fourth
No, I'm not laughing at
is vast.
that.
As in big. As in shut up, Jack.
As in, oh, that's a good one. That's a good translation. As in, shut up, Jack. Thomas, do you want me to, like, give a couple bucks to recompensate for the chocolate milk?
I would also give a couple bucks, but I have none.
It's fine.
You sure about that?
Positive.
I guess it's not mine. It's, I didn't do it, so I guess I should. No. Still.
Cool.
But still, you know, I mean, if you guys want me to.
Maybe they are out of order.
That could be possible. I mean, but are we allowed to open the chest at will?
It could be that each one is describing what's in each chest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, are these based off what is inside the chest, or the chest themselves? I mean, we can't ask you that, but
And
I'm
then
just
what were the
musing.
things in common? Again?
What?
I checked.
There was something in common.
The something in common was the 6 clerical domains.
Okay, Thomas, do you mind casting
Actually,
detect trap on the chest?
Thomas, remind me the. Actually, I don't need to remind me. What's a 20 DC for bardic knowledge? Uncommon
Obscure.
knowledge? That's
Uncommon.
25.
Uncommon.
Uncommon.
You're right.
As in, what would be uncommon?
I'm actually right on the page. A local priest's shady past, legends about a powerful magic item.
What's obscure?
A knight's family history, legends about a minor place of mystery or magic item.
Alright, Kat, if you would like to roll bardic knowledge.
As well, Thomas, could I ask you to make a detect? Can you cast
Okay.
detect traps right now?
No, +9, right? 9?
I could.
That's just.
Because
Yeah, that's a good
we need
idea.
to figure out if we
I'll tell you in a
can
moment.
open the chest at will, because it could be based off what is inside the chests.
Kat, or either Kat, sorry. Ita Orvar, the Norse bard,
Ovi.
knows,
Oh.
and she never thought it was important, but she knows of an ancient legend, which is sometimes still told by wet nurses to their children, to scare them into going to sleep. It's sort of a boogeyman tale. The legend tells of 6 dragon riders, known as the Vuuriders. Vu is giant for dragon.
Woo!
Spelled V-U-U. And the legend says that every era, it has no specific time, every era, the dragon riders return to the world,
Son of a.
wreak havoc and a reign of terror and fear and dismay, and then add one to their ranks. It started as 1, and then everybody came and added another, and now they are at 6. And you know that the names of these dragon riders are Madness, Glory, Shadow, Decay, Chaos, and Fate.
So are they probably going to come? Is this like the start of a new era?
Have any of the Dragon Riders ever fallen?
No.
How
Not that she knows of.
old are they?
Since stories were told.
So, like, probably, possibly immortal.
Probably, possibly immortal. They probably gained some sort of demigodhood upon being chosen.
Are they... So they are... I would imagine that they are incredibly tough.
It's not something about... by the way, you asked about eras. It doesn't mention at the start of a new era. The legend just says once per era.
Has it happened this era?
The last time people talk about a return of the dragon, like the legend goes that the last time it happened was over 1,000 years ago.
So it is possible. Right, so I'm going to imagine that they are incredibly dangerous.
They're about due.
What marks an era?
It's an old wives' tale. They just say once in a long time.
Okay.
So these guys are like essentially almost invincible.
Do we think that the order in which they were recruited was madness, glory, shadow, decay, chaos, fate?
She believes that the first one was madness, and that they do continue in that order.
Okay.
Or no, actually, I'm sorry. She believes
Is it different than the order?
it is different than the order of this written.
Can I guess it?
If you want
Because
to
I
guess it.
just puzzled about this for a minute.
Okay.
Was the first fate?
Yes.
Was the second decay?
Yes.
Was the third madness?
Yes.
Was the fourth chaos?
What is the fourth again? The fourth is fast?
Vast.
Vast. No.
Oh.
Okay. I probably have something else wrong then.
The fourth, she knows this is part of the legend.
Okay.
The fourth was shadow.
Okay. Then the fifth was chaos. And the last was glory. Possibly.
Which one was chaos? The fifth?
The fifth.
Fifth
No.
was chaos?
No.
Okay. I got pretty good though, considering everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, let me reread this because I think you got most of it right. But let me just. I designed this late at night and I don't remember. I designed this puzzle in this tale. The first will. Oh.
Hey.
The first was madness.
The first was madness.
The second is fast. The second was decay.
Okay.
The third was shame. The third was chaos. The fourth is fast. The fourth was shadow. Yeah. The fifth is old. The fifth was fate. And the most recent one added to their ranks was glory.
Okay.
So, in order, that is madness, decay, chaos. Yeah, madness, decay, chaos, shadow, fate, glory.
Does this have anything to do with the puzzle before us?
This puzzle?
I mean, the four chests.
The what?
Four chests.
6. There's 6 ones.
6 chests.
There's one chest for each rider, essentially. Not that they're connected, but this
really?
this whatever this is. So there is this part. This is about the chests. Then there's this, which someone has scribbled on the side, which is about the Vuuriders. And they might be connected and they might not be. What would you like to do?
I think we should open the chest.
Alright, which?
Are the chests in like an order?
First detect traps and detect magic.
Yeah. I detect traps. I also have detect magic.
Okay. Do you want to do both?
Yes.
Alright.
And detect evil.
You can take 20 on the traps. There are none.
And detect evil.
You can detect evil. There is none. At least none there. There might be something evil about the,
But nothing that detects.
Nothing that detects, right. There's no evilness yet. And magic, you can tell that these chests are the most magical thing you've ever seen.
I know
Is
which
it
one we should
dangerous?
open. Can I see your
Just the
preferred
most magical.
order?
So they're not. So could they be?
They could be dangerous,
Right.
But you just they're so
That was
magical.
my guess.
but they're the most magical thing that Earl Twishpinifet has ever seen in his life.
We should open Fate or we should open Glory. Those are two positive words, that's what I'm saying.
Now but perhaps that is what's attracting us to them, and they may have the worst things. Because remember, last will not last, glory will not last. So maybe it'll give us something really amazing that doesn't last.
Yeah, like a bunny, and then the bunny's gonna die.
Exactly.
Or a nice doggy, and then the doggy's gonna get ripped up because the DM didn't want me to have a pet.
Thing is, I mean,
You didn't want that goblin dog as your pet. It
So-
wasn't actually your pet. As soon as that spell wore off, it would have tried to kill you.
so perhaps we should not go for the things that seem immediately good to us, because maybe that's a trap for
I had
mortals.
6 hours of hunting time with it. I could have given it snacks and it would have loved me.
For 6 hours.
And then this is 6 hours worth of snacks.
Sick. That made me like,
Someone-
hey,
if
stop
I was
feeding me.
starving for 6, and then starving, that someone fed me continuously for 6 hours.
I'd kill them and take all their food. Just kidding. I just knock them out and take all their food. I'm just kidding. I'm actually getting into this. I'm getting into this with the prophecy, because this could really lead to some good shit. And Jonas, did you write that?
I did.
Like the thing? That's really awesome.
Yep.
Like I like that. You did very well on this. Very good stuff.
Have you guys...
Are you guys done?
Have you just started giving up?
I mean, your hands are underneath the blankets. So
Mine are up.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Thomas's. I mean, you may not be doing anything.
Do you,
I want to open the last one.
the last one?
No, don't do that.
It's Glory.
The last will not last. That is very
Yeah,
foreboding.
that means it will disappear if it's anything bad. And if it's
Actually,
something
no,
good,
we're drawn towards it, so maybe we should be
I'm
cautious.
drawn towards it. You're not.
Yeah, but so that.
Do we feel
so just
any
because.
drawing towards a certain chest?
What?
Like, do I feel drawn towards?
No, there
No,
are
it's
no
only
magical
you.
effects on you.
No. The thing is, they don't make it a magical effect. They make it like
He just means psychological.
He means you. They knew that
Are
you would probably be attracted to
psychological games
glory.
with us?
It is very psychological.
I opened Chaos.
So perhaps we.
I want to open chaos because as a man of the law, I want to vanquish the chaos
Okay, maybe we
from
should
the
really
shadow
get,
which it came. No,
we really-
shadow. That's madness. Darn it!
Wait, what?
guys. Maybe we should get ready first before we open any of them.
I want to open
Because remember, these things are possibly god level
Madness? No.
magical shit about these chests. We really need to be careful.
Open glory.
Nope. Oh my god. We're doing.
Hold on.
This does not bode well. This does
I
not bode
opened
well.
Glory.
Can we wait? Not yet. Can we at least like prepare?
No, she opens
Like
glory.
buff.
I
We
want.
just prepared to open glory.
Ready in
We are
action.
now opening glory.
Hold on.
As in,
hold
like,
on.
what are we doing? How do
Ready
we
in
prepare?
action to hit anything.
The chest is not locked, and it is not heavy,
Uh-oh.
and there is a cockroach on the mat.
That looks like a firefly. It is a firefly.
That's a firefly.
I don't know
Don't
things.
kill it. Don't kill it.
I'm trying to blow it away. I was trying to blow it away peacefully.
Thomas, that's disgusting.
What?
Why would you touch it?
It's a firefly.
It's
okay.
a firefly.
It's a bug.
It's not a dirty bug.
It is all
It lit up. It scared me.
all bugs are dirty.
Just let it be.
Well, so are we. We have 2 pounds
So
of bacteria.
you open the chest. It almost doesn't feel real. You lift up the lid and it just kind of swings open. Like you barely have to put any effort into it for it to open. Inside the chest is a burlap sack, which is sort of it's basically the edges have expanded to sort of fill the chest, and the burlap sack is filled with gold.
Oh, nope. A big red flag. Close the fucking chest. Close the chest
No, I
right
don't
now.
close it. I think I leave it open.
Red flag.
And then
Red
back
flag.
away.
Thank you.
Back into the middle of them, leaving it open.
Okay. I guess that's part of the puzzle, but you hear red flag.
By the way, you did Glory the last. Not that it is Glory. Was the final chest on the right or on the left? Sorry.
And it was Glory?
It was the last.
Ostensibly. I open chaos.
You tried it, nothing happens. You
Is it
cannot
open?
seem to open it.
Fate. I open Fate.
Same thing.
I open. What are the other ones? I open Shadow.
Nope.
Madness. We close glory.
DK.
You can't.
You can't close glory?
Can't close it. It won't. It refuses. It just doesn't move.
So we only got one prize out of possible 6. What are the
No, I
chests
think we
made
have
of?
to take it out.
There's some sort of
Red flag.
strange ethereal.
So none of them
material.
else, none of the other ones will open.
Not at the moment.
So
I take out
completely
the gold.
unbreakable. Great.
I take out the gold, and I don't pocket it, but I kind of like. Put
As
it.
soon as you lift the bag, the chest slams shut without a noise.
I knew it.
Goes, and all the chests fade away.
Ooh, money!
I told you.
What do you
now
mean you told
have-
me?
Would we have gotten something
Approximately
better from a different chest?
11,534 gold pieces.
Write that down.
I don't know if we should keep this stuff. I don't know, man.
Yes, Jack, we're keeping it.
I like
It said it will not last. I mean, it's made.
That means we're gonna spend it. Money's meant to be spent.
Or maybe it means that we'll get fucked over.
My money.
Godly powers love to
Has
fuck
money
people.
ever made people bad?
This western door here, if you jimmy it, it cannot be opened just by turning it.
Jack and I are.
It seems locked, and the lock DC is going to be something ridiculous.
Can I open it?
You can try.
No metagaming.
If you get a natural 20, you will succeed.
If you get a natural 20, I will give you like nothing.
I didn't get it. I got a 15.
I'm sorry, but you did not.
You mean you'll literally give her nothing? Like literally?
Like if
Or
there,
you'll give her nothing?
So there's nothing. So that
I
room.
mean, unless nothing is like, unless there's like a gold bag with like words nothing, then I will give her nothing.
essentially lost you. Would you like to continue to the east?
To what? I would like to continue on with this.
To the east.
Yes, please.
All right. What are these? Oh, these are your bosses. Okay.
Wait, there are bosses?
There's a boss. You make your way to the east. This door is unlocked and swings open easily. There is a small.
That swung open easily, I say, as the group does not laugh.
Actually, I kind of my
This,
corners of my mouth twinged, and I'm like, that was all right. I was like, that
There
wasn't
are
bad.
2 bunk beds in here, and a small chest with cobwebs inside. There's nothing in it.
I love cobwebs.
The second you walk into this room, I mean, assuming you do, the door's open. Assuming you do walk into this small room, there is, you notice that is, sorry. So this room already felt weird, right? It didn't fit with the rest of the dungeon. The stonework was different. It was obviously dwarven, but it was probably from somewhere else on the isle, if not a different continent entirely.
Or dimension.
Or dimension, maybe. This hallway is even stranger. Moss covers the ground, and you think that the floor is made of wood, while the walls and ceiling are mostly some sort of cave stone with bits of white flecked among the gray. And this bedroom here, this bunk room, is completely made of glass. Sorry, I was about to say wood, but it wasn't glass. I was about to say sand. That didn't make any sense. It's glass. And you can see throughout all corners, or throughout all of the glass, you're sort of high up in the sky. There's clouds floating by, a bird lands on top and chirps and then flies away.
I'll say this is some fucked up shit.
So you quickly shut the door and don't go back in there. You're now here. There's one more door to the north, and the hallway. Oh, one door to the east, and the hallway continues to the north.
I actually think we should stand on the. I know this sounds weird, but I think we should stay on the glass. It sounds stupid, but for some reason, just think
Why do
outside.
you want to stay on the glass?
I'm just thinking outside the box. And maybe
Okay.
perhaps it's like a trap. Wait, I'm not
Stay
saying
on
we
the
should.
glass. No, just kidding. It's not a trap. It was just part of the
Okay,
part of the
because
dungeon.
I don't know. I thought there was like glass lining the side. Sorry, I'm just confused.
No, this
Guys, I
is.
suggest we take a nap here.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna say
No.
that. How
Say
many
the
spells has Geralt used?
I'll be right back. Play right.
Yeah.
Today, I don't think that many. I slept after stone shaping.
Right. So I'm assuming and saying if you don't want if he doesn't need any spells, then I don't think there's much point in sleeping.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because.
And
good
this
for
kind of
spells.
room.
I feel bad. I shouldn't have said anything about it. It's fine.
Oh no,
So
it's.
he was just on.
I understand.
He
Yeah.
was just like he was really hot. And he forgot to take water.
Right. I was the same way when I did the soccer.
Yeah, so anyway, it's no problem. Really. I'll buy extra next time I come in, so I know. Hey, next time take out recycling, leave the bag. I like to reuse the bag. Just
Okay,
dump the
then,
recycling
no.
stuff in there.
It looked like it would be easy.
Unless it's really goopy and dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I reuse those as much as possible. But thank you for taking that. Did you guys get enough to eat? There was a lot of left.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Okay.
We
All
left.
right.
We just left
It was
for review.
delicious.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And you got some corn, I heard, so that's good.
Yeah, I decided I was a little hungry.
Okay, good. Do you need anything else? Is there
No,
anything else I can feed you?
I'm really okay.
Okay, all right.
People try to feed me all the time. Where did Jack go?
I don't know. Bathroom.
Oh,
Jack?
There's water running.
Sounds like bathroom.
I'm gonna walk the dog.
So okay, I assume we're not gonna stay in the glass room then. Oh, if you guys, do you still have your little scrolls that I gave you with character data?
I think mine fell in the can.
Yeah.
If you could reread those for yourselves.
I don't know what mine is.
I don't think I ever read the one for my second character.
That's because you're not technically playing her. She is for the moment essentially an NPC.
Okay.
That was really good chicken, by the way.
Why is there a V at the end of my name? The fifth?
The
Am I
fifth, the fifth.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, what
What
about
time
this?
do you,
Jack, you sort of crumbled this up a lot.
I did?
If
Did you need it?
If you would reread that quickly.
Like my whole...
No, just to yourself. Just so
Okay.
you're familiar with it again.
Am I supposed to read my story or just my goals?
The story. You can reread the goals if you want, but the story is going to be important in a second for all of you.
Wise Envy. Yours is about Wise Envy?
Yes.
Mine is about Wise Envy.
Buddies. Mine's about wise envy.
Oh, really?
I think they're all about that.
If you would like
You know,
to go into the...
I really don't want to, like, state anything too obscure, but maybe Wise Envy is somehow significant. You know? I mean, I know that it's kind of
I feel
stupid.
like we could write a good song about him.
If you would you like to go into this room here?
Consciously, yes.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Would you?
Since
Are you guys? Are you guys?
It's not a girl's name.
I'll
Are you
go
guys
first
okay?
because I'm...
Is Andy a girl name or is Andy a girl name? I don't know.
Andy is a boy's and girl's name. Andy, I will not say because I made it up.
You know what?
Um,
it can be whatever you guys want it to
Are
be.
we okay
Jack,
with?
do you think Envy is a boy's name or a girl's name?
Envy, I think
Do you think Envy is a boy or a girl?
name should be whatever you want it to be.
Also, is
So-
is Wise the first name or is Wise the title, the modifier?
Is he just wise?
You don't know.
I feel like we would know.
Well, which one are you? What does yours say again?
I'm not.
I'm
Yours says that the Abbey wants to find him, right?
Yeah.
They don't know.
Him. Darn it.
I.
All of them say he, don't they?
Yeah.
No, mine doesn't say he.
Well,
Well, mine
look,
says
he's a guy, okay?
he's a guy.
So, are we all okay with going into this room?
I thought Envy was a girl.
Are we okay with going into this room?
Yeah.
Cautiously.
Cautiously, that's fine.
Very cautiously.
When you enter the room, you see a group of 5 radically different dwarves huddled in a circle. One is carrying a huge war axe and has a significantly red beard.
I bet that was why.
Wait,
they-
just like the guys in the statues? Just
One
like
is holding a glowing cross. No, there's 5 of them.
Okay.
Not related to statues. One is holding a glowing
Far out,
crossbow.
bro.
Wait,
What do you-
wait a second, because some of them do have, because the axe and the crossbow, some of the statues.
No, one of them is a bow.
Is that a little person?
They are dwarves.
Oh.
You don't need to find miniatures.
Dang girl,
Um,
I would sense.
One of them is old and
Just
very
have a
fat.
really light touch.
but he's badass.
One of them has a humongous sword on her back.
Oh my
Ignore
god.
the zombie head. And one is the most beautiful dwarf you've ever seen in your life.
I don't know. I think I was
That's what,
hotter.
Charisma 16?
So,
But
and each of them is huddled around and mumbling something in Dwarven. And you know what they're saying. What they're saying is actually make a listen check. Cause
wait, is it similar to
they're not being
Gnomish?
very loud.
Wait, is dwarf being similar to Gnomish?
Nothing similar to Gnomish. That's good enough. So
I'm sorry,
what's
Similar to Terran, actually.
so essentially what they're saying is we need to find him. You don't know where he is. Well, maybe you should go look for him. No, I tried to find him and I couldn't find anything. Well, maybe we need to find him. Where's Wise Anby? And they're sort of discussing about this, and they keep mentioning the name Wise Anby.
I say, fellows, I, too, I don't know what they're saying. Never mind. I say nothing.
Fellows, I too am searching for Wise Anby.
Patrick steps forward and says, "Did you say Wise?" Well, I guess he doesn't hear. Patrick, will you tell them what you said?
Do I say it in Dwarven?
What was I just
Can I
looking
say it in
for?
Dwarven?
Whatever. Yeah, if you want to talk to them in
Sure.
Dwarven.
I was
They
looking
don't,
for
they don't know what
something.
I'm saying. Yeah,
And then I
look inside
forgot
the
what I
loop.
was looking for.
They all look at you like you're crazy. And then they go back to their memory.
Wait a second. I keep glancing at her sword because it's big. I'm
Can
like,
someone please tell me what I was looking for?
I don't remember.
I keep
No,
glancing.
no
I'm
one
like,
knows. I was looking for
I'm
something
judging
else.
his size.
No mission Terran? Languages?
Yes. Jonas, you are amazing.
I know.
In more
The
ways than
dwarves
one.
go back to mumbling, and they mention Wise Anby. They're basically, the more that they keep talking, the more that they mention him in frequency.
I asked them their names.
They don't know.
They all look at you and are like, "Who are you?"
I
And they say it in common.
am Lady Ovi.
Actually,
know my real
did you
name.
know that several languages, including giant, goblin, gnome, orc, and Terran, all use the Dwarven alphabet?
Interesting.
That might be your father.
No, it's not ringing. I want to check the time.
Can I see it?
Don't.
It's 9:30.
Okay,
Hey, Jeremy ever text me.
I step forward and say, we are a group of adventurers coming here to investigate
You know what?
troubling
Can
events.
we
Can I see
skip
it?
the role play?
What?
Adventurers?
We need to do 9:30.
Yeah, we do need to hurry a little bit. Adventurers?
missed call.
We're adventurers.
I say we're here to investigate.
We're the Anbys.
How was that your background?
Do you know Wise Anby?
Yes.
Wait, and then I say, do you happen to know? Wait a second. Okay, what is my uncle's name again?
I don't know. Your grandfather?
My grandpa. Sorry.
I don't know. Sivan the First.
Okay. Do you know a man named Sivan the First?
This one says, I do, but that is an old name. He's long gone.
Not when I last saw him.
You know he's still alive.
Well, actually, no, I don't really know these people, but I'm like, but he did know Wise Anby.
And she says, I knew Wise Anby. We all knew Wise Anby. And then they realize that
My grandfather passed on a message to me to find Wise Anby.
I was sure to some.
your grandfather is a very wise man.
As wise as wise
Yeah,
can
corners
be.
of my mouth.
And the
Wait, so people know about Wise Anby now? I was texting your father.
Well, I'm having a conversation with him right now.
You were texting my father.
He said it's 10 o'clock the confirmed time to get you, and I said yes.
He
Thank
didn't
you.
just say yes. He
Appreciate
said
it.
yes, Mr. Jonas is dead, sir.
The five dwarves are
Yes.
obviously something about Anby. You all apparently realize that you each know about Wise Anby.
And then I say, who is he?
This one says, Wise Anby is our leader. We are the Anbys. He is the leader of the Anbys.
Why are
I
you
heard he
here?
used to be a girl.
He is the leader of the Anby clan.
I ask you why are you here?
We are searching for Wise Anby.
And why do you need to see?
Why do you seek the Anby of which you do?
He is our leader. We all follow him.
Why do you
Why?
follow the Anby of which you do?
For he is
I
Wise
punch
Anby.
him.
Do you know
He
why?
is wise.
Is there any
Wise.
reason why he
How
came
wise
here?
would you say he is? On a scale of 1 to
This
wise.
one, actually, sorry, where's the dumb one? This one, the fighter says, we must seek Wise Anby, for he is Anby, and he is wise. And the rest all echo, wise, 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 wise.
I asked them
And then-
how
then
wise
I-
they'd say
then I-
he is.
then I
on a
say to
scale
them,
of 1
why?
to wise.
Do you know why Wise Anby came here?
I just tell them to shut up.
Wise Anby led us here. We are here for him, but he disappeared.
Did he mention
Yes,
why?
it's funny because I
He
told
never
him to
talks
shut
to
up.
us. We have no idea why we follow him. No, let
You're
me
like
rephrase that
that.
better. He does not explain his motives.
Do you realize that there is a possible old there are some do you know the town east of here?
There is no town east of here. The sea is east of here.
No, you know the town we came from. Isn't that east?
There is no town east of here. We are in the mountains. There is no town east of here.
Wait.
Ain't no Mount Hannah.
This one pulls out a map and is like, look. Or actually, sorry, this one because he's the ranger. Pulls out a map. It's like, look, and she points to.
I wonder which class she is.
I just said she's a ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's stupid.
Let me see it. Now, is this the...
Where's the Seahorse Isle map?
Wait, Jonas, I'm talking about the town we started in.
Right.
I asked them what that... Do they...
Gensport? Well, first let me talk about this. Let me talk about the sea east of here because it's important to the.
By the way, my character does not know why he's taking these matters into his own hands, but he respected his grandfather and wants to know more about why.
Okay, well, I don't know where the map to Seahorse
Wait, Thomas,
Isle is.
do you know where the Seahorse Island map is?
No.
No, I had it on me. I had it over here.
Jonas thinks that he at one point in time possession
Is it
of
in that
was
stack of papers?
part of.
Oh, it's right here. I'm done.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's not a stack of papers.
He pulls out a map. It's much nicer than that one you found earlier.
Okay,
and
gents,
I know you're talking about here, but she points to here and says there is no town east of here.
And I point, we're here.
And she says no, we're here.
Wait, and then I go, wait a second, we're in it. Oh my god,
I'm not paying attention.
alternate dimension.
You guys?
Wait a second.
He just discovered something important.
I just discovered that we're in an alternate dimension.
Maybe.
Possibly. Or a portal. We just went through a portal.
He asked if they know about Gensport, the town east of where you started. And the ranger pulls out a map and says, we're here. There's no town east of here.
Because we came from Gensport, went into West Peak, and now we're suddenly here. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know how you could travel so far.
Perhaps there was a portal. Did you have this wall in a box? Do you have a wall in a box? Did you have
Wall in a box?
Did you have that?
We love wall in a box. And they
Did
all pull out little gold boxes.
Did you find yourself using one
I
recently?
have a wall in the
No,
box.
we haven't used one. We don't know if Wise Andy did.
Why is Henry may have done that? But why would he want to block people off? To prevent him from following. Maybe he doesn't want you guys to follow him.
I asked them if I can buy the wall in a box from them.
I tell them, Wise Andy.
I look at
seek
him.
him
Wall
out.
in a
Hey
box.
guys, I'm on a roll
So
here.
they-
I'm on a roll here. I'm
for-
a detective right now.
They all look at each other and they realize that no one has introduced themselves. So they each walk up, and I'll point to each one as they walk up. They shake your hands, each of your hands, and introduce themselves as their names. And this one says, "Hi, I'm Fast Andy.
And I give her a particular.
And I'm Hale Andy.
And
And I'm Smart Andy. And I'm Strong Andy." And this one says, "And I'm Fair Andy."
And then I look at her and say, and like I give her a particularly respectful nod because of her big sword.
I say I'm Andy the Wise, which is easily confused with Wise
They
Andy,
all
but
know you're
distinctly
lying.
different.
They all
No,
know you're lying.
no, I'm Andy the Wise, which is different.
They all know you're lying.
They all know you're
I introduced our party.
The only NBs are dwarves.
I introduced our party.
I'm kind of the head diplomat right now because you guys were making
This one
out.
says, "Which of you is the fast?"
Wait. I'm sorry.
The fast. Which of you is the fast?
Wait,
the fast
so we
of your
have
clan.
I'm
to
afraid
put ourselves in the same archetypes as them.
we're not in a.
Apparently.
Oh,
I
Okay,
want
so
to be
they're-
fair.
Fast, strong, hale, smart, wise, and fair.
I'm fair.
Hale, yeah, she's fair. Fast is Dervish.
I guess I'm strong.
Dervish. Okay.
You're strong.
I'm strong.
Hale
I guess.
was. What is Hale describe?
Hardy.
So he's Hale.
Strong. A lot of health.
What were the other two?
Smart,
Smart,
strong,
small,
and wise.
wise.
Which one is wise?
I'm wise.
Are you wise? Do you have?
No, there was no
He's the
wise.
cleric.
You're what?
Was there a wise one of them?
You're looking for wise Andy.
Wise Andy.
Who's
He's
their
not
leader?
here right now.
They still want you to figure out
You
who's
should
wise.
be
Guys, if
wise.
you hadn't been making out, you wouldn't.
There's only 5 of you, so you can leave out one. That's fine, and they won't mind.
I'm the strong.
Not that they will mind if you don't do this, but they're just like,
I'm
who
afraid.
is fast?
Well, I'm afraid that we don't really have a clan per se. We're more of an adventure.
Who is fast?
No.
Who is the fast?
I am fair.
I say let's just humor them. so that they'll maybe
This chick
shut
shakes
up.
your hand and gives you a hug.
There were once 6 of us, and I'll include our 6th party member in this assessment.
So she's probably the hale.
Yeah, or the strong.
Rudith and
Alright,
Rose.
I do not.
She had the most hit points.
I know that I
Okay,
am the strong.
Hale,
and I guess I
Strong,
can-
wise, fair, smart, and
And
yeah,
Patrick is the fast.
the fast,
And that works
and then I guess Valentine
Lavender
is
is the smart.
Yeah.
That works fine. And they settle and they're like, okay, the world is fine.
Calm down, everybody.
Anyways, back to this.
We're not going to get to this boss fight, but that's fine because this is more important.
Alright, back to this. So,
6 is kind of a
so you
recurring
all
thing.
have no idea why is enemy brought me here.
And she says, this one who seems to be the voice of the group says, Wise Anby does as he wishes, and we follow. We are the Anbys.
So he hasn't mentioned to you anything.
Wise Anby rarely speaks.
Oh.
How do you know he's wise if he doesn't speak?
How do you know he's a he if he doesn't speak?
He has a beard.
Don't all.
Don't even.
Hey, dwarves.
No, my character looks at you and says, "Don't even."
This
don't
one,
even.
this one, like looks like blushes and is like.
Oh, girl.
No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't.
I go, girl.
But seriously,
He is the wisest of us all. He is Wise Anby, or he is wise.
Where can I find Wise Anby?
We wish we knew.
is there any way further past this point?
What
did you guys? Wait,
what is
first,
your
did you guys
connection to
travel
him? When did you begin in your following of this
Long,
legendary
long,
mythical figure?
Long ago.
Wait a second.
And as they mentioned long ago, this one
The
looks.
screen fades into a flashback.
No. As they mentioned long ago, this one, the oldest one who's got the white hair, he's really big and fat. He's like, rah, rah, rah. He's probably chewing on a dwarven bagel or something.
A
He says,
bagel?
"Shh, you." And he looks at all your outfits and your adventuring gear, and he's like, he looks at his wall in a box, and he looks at his sort of armor and his sword and shield, and he says, "When do you come from?
When?
What year is it?"
1993. Jonas, what year is it?
What year is it in our campaign? In like the regular one? Do you have a
it
year?
would be the blank year of the king.
It might be
Okay,
Jesus.
so it's
So it would be like the third year. It's actually no. Yeah, maybe. It's like about the third year of King What's His Face.
right.
So the year of King what's his face?
So yeah, so you say the third year of King What's His Face, and they say,
On the way.
No.
Jonas, your father is on the way.
"Oh Jesus." Okay. We'll wrap this
it's
up. This
nice
guy
This further proves my theory that we were that possibly the
This is the 90th year of King Other What's His Face.
Whoa, you
Okay, there. How many years back
so
do we want to be?
we just did some weird time and space travel, guys.
Jonas, how many years back do we want to be?
Oh my God, we found the TARDIS. We found it. We
So I can tell
finally
you
found
what year
it.
it is of what king?
Sorry.
But what do you mean years back?
How many years back
Or
did we go?
future.
Or forward?
You've never, no one,
Cat, that's my phone. Let me have it.
no one has heard of the king they
he's,
mentioned.
So he's
So
from the
future.
Wait, then how did Wise Anby get into the future? I don't. Oh, this is confusing. Wait, but how did my grandfather
So
know
it's the
of-
90th year of him. So that might be
And-
however long of the current king.
And you see,
Oh, it's the 90th year of the king who's current?
No, it's the 90th year of another king. So it could
Okay.
be a long time in the future.
so
It would
I go
not
like,
be-
so I'm like musing to myself and saying, how did
Does that
grandfather
mean wall
know
in a
about
box
Wise
is
Anby?
like a big thing? Because it's like expanding.
All dwarves have walls in a box. Wise Anby discovered the formula.
Can I buy your wall in a box?
This is how much gold do you have?
Okay, besides that, you see my character muttering to myself. He's like, but how did my grandfather know of Wise Anby if he was from the future? I mean, then again, dwarves are kind of long.
This one says future. This is the
not going to
present.
be enough gold
well,
in that.
How did you know we were from a different time?
This one says your gear is outdated.
I-
You don't even have a wall in a box.
And I say, okay, I think we are from the
Well,
past, so we're gonna call you guys from the future, okay?
This one scratches his.
No, Jack, we're clearly the ones from the past.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
said.
what he said. He's gonna call them the ones from the future.
No, but we're
Yes.
the ones out of our time.
They're in the
Yes.
Yeah, but what happens
is
is
it going to matter
Okay,
how much
fine,
gold I have?
respect.
Because they're not going to sell me a wall in the box.
You tell me how much gold you
I
have.
have 718, but we also have that gold.
You want to give them that
Cat,
gold?
Maybe.
let's stay
You
focused
mentioned that
on
you
the-
have about 12,000 gold,
And then I wouldn't get them.
and
Do you all really need your own wall in a box?
they say dwarves are only allowed one wall in a box at a time. But they all look at each other and they huddle again. They mutter for a second, and they turn back and this one is like 10,000.
I say, no, let's get back to the matter at hand. And like, I hold up a hand before anyone...
8,000.
No.
Let's purchase
No.
it with the group's communal gold.
What? Are you actually...
You did just find a sack with 11,534 gold.
And
I
we're gonna
don't
buy a
barter
wall
with them.
box.
Guys. I
You
have,
can use diplomacy to haggle.
yeah.
if the complete adventurer's variant skill check.
Okay, my character very commandingly says, let's save the bartering until after we find
No,
wise
Jack,
envy."
let's do this.
No, Jack, I want a wall in the box. So I
Why?
can sing about it.
We could be using the gold for something useful.
This
This
is
is
useful.
useful.
How useful?
You know what?
This is like one of the
Like,
most useful
Wall in a
things.
box. It makes like a
Let me
6-foot
take
wall.
a minute. Take a minute. Take a minute. Let's take a group vote. Jonas, you're the DM. You don't count. Who wants a wall in the box?
Patrick,
It's not that I don't want one, but is this really the time?
Yes.
Patrick abstains.
Okay.
As you know,
I
because she explained earlier, a wall in a box is not something that exists in your time. Like no one has
Yes,
seen one.
let's get one.
Okay.
I want a wall in the box.
awesome.
Okay,
I
okay.
reluctantly say,
I
okay.
Jack,
I'm rolling for
treasure is far more important than gold, and this is a limited opportunity to get possibly
Alright.
awesome treasure.
I have 19 plus 12.
Okay.
He said. So what do you say?
8,000.
11,000.
Why are you going up? Hold on. That's not how math works.
He's not the smart one. He's the dumb one.
Let's talk to your smart one.
If this is going to waste time from
This
finding
is
wise
technically
envy-
smart Ambi, as she introduced herself earlier, but she steps in and pushes Hail Ambi out of the way and says, 9,000.
8,500.
8,750.
Deal.
She hands you a wall
shake
box.
on it.
It's a small. What it is it's a small golden cube. That's sort of. Thomas plays a lot of Skyrim. Who knows? I don't know.
I play more.
Skyrim. Do you play Skyrim?
Yes, I do.
So it's basically. It looks kind of like the Dwemer
That's
area.
what I was picturing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Dwemer
it's a
chest?
little. It's not a Dwemer chest, but it's a little small.
A
box.
like the lexicon.
I don't remember.
Yeah, like the lexicon.
It's not like a solid box. Like it's sort of tracy and got patterns on it, and
Yeah.
and you can see inside is this weird amorphous blob of gray blue.
I wouldn't recommend opening it right now.
Yeah.
There's a latch on the top.
I was about to ask, how do I activate
That's
this?
locked.
Actually, can the walls, and I asked,
Can
the walls be returned to the box?
Can I be the one who has it in their inventory?
The box, yes, the box is ruined in the process. So did you subtract 8,750?
Yes. Wait, it's good for one wall,
It makes one wall.
and then the box is ruined.
The box is ruined.
See,
But
guys, I told
if you can find
We need this.
a good enough dwarf, you can show him the box. It probably, if it hasn't been used already, you can. If you find a good enough dwarf craftsman, you can show him the box and say, "We want more of these," and he could do it.
Okay.
How much would you say this weighs?
It's less. It's basically
One.
it's less than a pound. Call it one.
Cat, it's on your sheet.
All right.
You got this, big
Okay,
girl.
now that that's out of the
What are
way,
you
let's
saying?
find wise envy. Is there any way to continue from this room?
This room
I'm doing
and Smart Ambi points to the door that you just came from and says, "Yeah, through there."
We just came through there.
'Cause it's like the
Yeah,
reverse
you
of
go
the
back,
guy
and
with
then you're in the
versus
next
the
part
reverse.
of Vu Keep.
Okay, so why don't you guys help us, because we're a little new around here.
And I say, "Okay,
Let's find wise envy.
let's find Wise Ambi."
Okay. Because I think wise envy will have more answers on the six guys, the six dragons. Wow, we'd be pretty smart here.
I think it would be fun if we were to find Wise Envy and then
Kill him?
get him to tell us where he was in our time, return to our time.
Thomas,
And
that's
then
exactly what we're
meet-
doing.
You hadn't expressed this earlier.
Yeah.
He
Well,
just said
as in
he wants
Wise-
to leave the area and go with them to find Wise Ambi.
Yeah.
And then go back and find Wise Envy in our time, possibly capture him, because that's probably part of someone's objective.
Why would we want to capture him right now? Cause
They're not trying to they're not mad at him. They're like, he's like their like
Sweet,
idol, like their
capture
demigod.
Wise Envy.
They're a
Just
weird
wanna-
cult.
and he was a friend of my grandpa's. So I don't know if we want to capture him. So I think I'm like, okay, you know what? For now,
I'll tell you. I mean, at this point, you all would have shared your things. I'll tell you. Lavender is looking for Wise Ambi to find a cure for the great heart tree on the Drow Island, which is dying, and Patrick is looking for Wise Ambi because the orcs say that he is a great general who will bring them glory, and other dervishes he have met tell them that he will bring him great knowledge.
wise envy.
Wise Ambi will bring Patrick great knowledge. What time is it?
We have
Wrap this up.
9:50.
9:50. All right, so we can clean. So we can wrap up. So we can clean. So do you all leave the room with the dwarves then?
And I'm looking for him because my grandpa told me.
Yeah, I know you're looking for him for the Abbey, and you're looking for him.
To write music about him.
Right, you wanna write an awesome song about him, because he's the greatest hero of all time or something.
He's a time traveler.
You have all heard of him from your time, assuming that this is a different time.
He's essentially the dwarven Doctor Who.
He may be the dwarven Doctor Who. Dwarves do live for several hundred years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not as long as elves.
not as long as elves. Do you all? So you want to leave the room with the dwarves?
Yes.
All right. So
I just for them to lead the way.
the dwarves all file out. Strong Anby leading, Fair Anby or Hale Anby in the back. The others in the middle. And if you and as you follow around with them, the door slams shut behind you, and you notice that you're in the same corridor you left.
Okay.
Am I the same height
And
as Fair
and you
Andy?
can see the dwarves. You can't see the dwarves anywhere.
Am I the same height as Fair Andy?
You're shorter.
Can we like walk arm in arm?
She's
together
about
as
4 foot.
best
You're
friends?
You're a foot shorter.
So she can you can hold hands like that.
No, they file out ahead of you, and when you follow, you find yourself back here, and the dwarves are nowhere to be seen.
Wait a second. Is this some weird dimensional crap?
So
Since there's a different time stream, would they have exited at a different time zone?
So you were here. You came down here from the dungeon, went in here, found the last place in the sky,
Now we're there.
went back in here, went back out here to this room, to this hallway, went back in here, not back, but went in here, found the dwarves, had your talk, have come back out, and now you're just back here.
I think that the time shift probably would have happened when we went through
The door.
the wall.
Yeah, the wall.
The wall.
You know, the wall in the box.
The wall and the passage under the statue.
Wall in
If that's where the dimensional portal was.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my
It would
theory. That was my theory. My character's being unusually smart for someone with an intellect.
Well,
like
I won't
Bo.
tell you where the theory is because I need to clean up all these papers, so I will give you your cliffhanger and we can be done.
Alright.
The cliffhanger is as soon as you enter the
I have a bit of a
Corridor!
prediction for this.
I was gonna say corridor hallway. What did you say?
I have a bit of protection for this, but come on.
What's your?
No, just
Okay,
go
on,
tell
go
me.
on,
Tell me
go
if you do it right. As you enter the hallway, the door slams shut behind you with a loud thump, and you can't see the dwarves, and you're a little confused, or a little unstable because you just traveled in time or something. You have no idea what just happened. It was pretty surreal. And as you
Is the wall in the box still with me? Or
You do still have the wall in the box, and you are still missing however much gold I got out of you.
I got that.
And just as the door slams shut, you all turn and like, oh, because you're a little on edge, and you hear a reverse echo of a sound coming at you, and you have no idea what it is, until finally it crystallizes and clears in your mind, and you all hear someone shouting, "Fry!" And then you're done. That's it.
Wait,
Oh, it's
we
the
just went
guy.
back into time to when the guy shouted. We're gonna meet ourselves from the past.
Maybe.
We're gonna meet
That's-
ourselves from the past.
okay. That was
But
the wrong.
Wait, so Rye was...
That was the wrong conclusion. Yeah. What?
What was Rye again?
Rye was a
The thing that the
summoning
goblin,
power word.
the thing that the goblin shouted to make us deaf.
And nothing happened when he shouted it, but you've just come back and you've heard a weird reverse echo of
But I
it. So it's
killed
like,
him.
Fry, bah! And you don't need to make a save again, but you know.
But I
No,
killed
no.
him.
So maybe we're in that time.
But I killed him.
Right.
I should have killed him before he spoke.
You should have. You should have killed him before he offered to play you in doubles.
But doubles!
That's our cliffhanger. And if there's ever a period of time where we're not doing the
I
regular
feel
game,
like this was really interesting.
This
Well done.
was.
I'm
Because
actually liking
there's
this
so
a
many
lot.
events, and
I'm
you
liking
didn't...
this.
You played through it, and it was cool. And you didn't think about, like, the events that you were doing while you were doing them. Like, it was all just a normal D&D. Nothing really stood out. But at the ending, you're really thinking back on everything.
Yep.
Like,
I
like,
was.
I was.
I am.
Oh, you were.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
we
I
do that
did.
made this crazy.
I knew what I was doing.
It's very good.
Thank you.
It-
I
it
appreciate
feels
it.
like-
Do it really at the end.
It feels like Inception,
Okay.
where it's like I'm in a dream, and I don't know how I got to this point, and something probably happened to get me there, and I'm remembering my dream the next day, but like, I don't know.
You-
It's just very good.
You
Oh, sorry. Okay, so in addition to hearing someone shout Right, and you're like, oh man, this is all crap. We just traveled in time, and there's a giant monster coming. I don't even know what to do. I'm afraid.
Wait, our character's coming. We're like,
Yeah?
Your mom's here. She text you?
She didn't text me. Thank you.
She just pulled in. I was walking.
Also feel a
She has your dog.
humongous rumble
she has my dog.
coming from somewhere else in the dungeon.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, cat.
Bye,
I
cat.
see your pole on some. I noticed. How cute. Is that a dress?
I know.
It's a dress.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The ceiling begins to shake
Cat.
a little bit, and it's a rock stone.
I do enjoy
And that's the final cliffhanger for real.
Okay.
Dude,
Um,
this is
I
actually very good.
thought, and I still think, that something interesting
Theory.
is going to happen. This is Pat's wise envy thing.
Uh-huh.
With our sixth member. Like
Who?
when,
The paladin?
yeah.
She will.
Like
Yeah,
when she went
she's-
through the
You think I
portal-
just made her disappear for no
Yeah,
reason?
no, of course not. I thought that was going to be the cliffhanger.
Oh.
I
Really?
thought
All the way back there? Oh, that she showed up again and...
I thought that we were going to be still forward in time, and that she would have been also forward in time, but not as much forward in time. So we would find like an old version of her, or like a grave for her, or like a statue for her, or like her dead body or something. And be like, whoa, where are we?
Dun dun dun.
So what did you think was going to happen when you came back?
A huge sausage fest.
I thought we wouldn't have come back yet, and it would have just been that we...
So is Wise Envy attempting to stop this prophecy from coming true? Do you think so?
What is the prophecy?
The prophecy of the Sixth
The
Dragon.
prophecy of the Sixth Dragon Rise return.
If you had to make it out with that,
okay,
you would have known
if
about
the
it.
sixth-
You also have no... I mean, as you were only there for a few minutes, they could have come already. That could have been the apocalypse, that could have been post-apocalypse, that
Oh,
could have
yeah.
been pre-apocalypse. You don't know what was going on then. In the 19th year of King What's-His-Face.
Oh yeah, I should have asked them about the Dragon Riders. Oh well.
Do you want me to come up with a name for the king? Because I'm really good at names.
Yeah, please do.
Sure. He could be named after one of the previous kings. Like it could be King
like, you know,
Justinian
Skyrim?
V.
Like
You have a
Skyrim,
king
you know
genealogy?
Skyrim, you know Tiber Septim.
Yes, I do.
Oh my God,
But there's
okay.
only been a few kings since the actual founding of the empire.
So it's
and
kind of like
that's still
Tiber
a long
Septim,
time.
kind of.
There's been like 4.
Uh-huh.
Hey, the guy named Isgor happened to found that empire. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bam.
Hey, did this guy named Tiber Septim start the Third Era?
No, Tiber Septim did not survive.
Tiber. They call him Tiber.
I say Tiber.
Well, the Norse
Just like
say Tiber.
comic says Typhling.
But the
No,
Nor-
I know it's Tiber. Shut up.
But yeah, that's a cool name. I like that name.
What, Tiber Septim?
Yeah,
Tiber is kind of dumb. Septim's cool.
Yeah, the Septim part is like makes it seem really, really mythological. It's very cool.
I thought that bag was a cat that was looking at me. I
Ah.
turned and it was like, "Whoa." I was like, oh my god, cat. I mean, like, oh my god,
I'm-
a cat, not oh my god, the cat.
I'm really liking this.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah,
really
so the
interesting.
first time I tried this, it sucked so much. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it this time.
Oh my god.
You'd also no one used a reroll token, so next time this happens, you all have them.
Yeah! Wait, you get to suck it up to the, being nice to the DM. Get it? Get it, okay.
It wasn't really that, but okay.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did you say sucking up?
Wait, what?
Did you say sucking up to?
Yeah.
The awkward moment when your composition notebook must have actually been in the basement this whole time.
Oh, for your king, the genealogy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll make
question,
sure of that.
Thomas, do you think this actually works in the
Hey
world
Thomas,
of...
can I use your phone?
Yes.
I just need to call on for an update on how she's...
I
Because she's coming, but I need to...
hardly do dwarves. I'm surprised that you and Gabe both did dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, I had this idea sort of buzzing in my head for a long time of drow and dwarves and a drow thing. And then Gabe was like explaining the plot of his thing to me, and was like, dwarves, and I was like, what?
All of my characters are usually humans, elves, orcs, drow, and whatnot, because I generally like things to have a variety of races, but I generally also like them to be able to breed with each other, and dwarves can't breed with anyone but dwarves.
I see.
So it's like, who's this person's father? They're a half-elf. Well, actually, it could be an elf father and human mother, or the other way around, or...
The other thing is, I'll tell you this since I've got a minute or two. The whole Anby thing came from, so while I was in California and I was playing with my brother and his games and stuff, he bought a module for me and some of his friends to play. I mean, it was for me, like, you know, so I could play some D&D. But for it, I created a dwarf barbarian who for some reason had 15 strength, or 15 wisdom, and I named him Wise Anby, and it was originally an epithet. But then Chuck was making pre-made characters for the other players, and along with like a cleric and 2 Aasimar, there was Fast Anby the rogue and Strong Anby the fighter. And when he said that, he was like, so your pre-made characters, you have Helgorm the cleric and these 2 Aasimar, but then also, which I hope will come as a surprise to Jonas, are Fast Anby and Strong Anby. And it became this thing where the Anbys were this clan of dwarves who followed Wise and destroyed slaver rings. And now I'm doing it here. Differently, of course, but, you know, same Anbys.
Hello?
I think I have
My
everything.
notebook wasn't in the basement.
Hello?
You can send it to me on Facebook or
Yeah.
something. So, did I do good?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.